guys, Joe Blue here, man. Nothing like recording a video for 15, 20 minutes and realizing you haven't pressed record. Got to do it all over again. Um, so yeah, we're gonna try and get through this quick. So this first one here is a wall hacker. I've got multiple clips to support this, although some of the evidence that I was going to use is seemingly missing another shadow play issue that's decided to crop up. I noticed this when I was doing my severed play playthrough where severed steel playthrough, where when I was pressing to record my footage from shadow play, there's a gap between where it ends and where it starts again. Like there seems to be a shadow play isn't recording directly from after the clip is being saved. I'm actually losing seconds between each recording, which hasn't happened before. I don't know why it's doing that. I think it's got something to do with the hard drive, I think, but I'm not sure exactly how to solve it. But yeah, we'll go with this clip anyway. Quick time. There are some bad misses here, but got to understand that the gameplay footage is actually a lot darker. Not a lot darker, but it's noticeably darker when I'm playing it than it is on the YouTube video you're seeing for whatever reason. So just bear that in mind. That it's harder for me to see than what you're seeing. And bang, headshot. But the fact that they're just waiting there around the corner like that is highly suspicious. So you hear a couple of footsteps there at the back from this direction, but you don't hear any following footsteps across the traversal where they're waiting on the corner here. You never hear any footsteps to that point. I mean, you could say Lightfoot, they could have jumped and masked the footsteps and jumped to that edge, possibly. It's not really about the footsteps, this is about wall hacks. Clearly they don't have an aimbot because they keep missing unless they're just think that it's likely that they're not going to get hit. Like if I hit them, if I shot them and they got hit, they might just flick on the aimbot and go bang one tap. But if I'm missing, they'll throw some shots out and it misses or attempt to hit me. Like they'll aim normally and put miss shots, but then after a certain quota of missed shots has happened, they'll probably go bang one tap. So yeah, it's a little bit sus anyway, but we'll go to the next clip. This is their spectator. We're going to skip forward here because there's nothing that interesting. I want to get through a bit quick. We'll go to the bit. So here is probably the most incriminating part. This part's lesser evidence. There's a person over here. They know it already. Nothing weird about that. They hear the footsteps here, but they line up the shot perfectly, or they look like they react to it, so it's hard to say. But the way they just stepped out there, it's like, I mean, they knew there was somebody there. They heard the footsteps. Right there, the footsteps are right here, behind these logs, directly behind it. But they, from about here, they step out, aiming, knowing that they're just around there, like perfectly on them. Not like, oh, I kind of know the rough area where they are, step out, so I'm sort of in line with it, and then, you know, aim where they actually are. No, this is like, I'm looking directly at you through the wall, and then stepping out perfectly on you. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why the gun like goes back is because they jumped, so it like it pulled their gun up a little bit. But like they step out there fully like knowing the exact position, and they don't know the exact position. They know the exact position of where the footsteps come from, which is here. But like they start pre-aiming here and stepping out from here where they are down there. But like it's hard to say for certain like orientating the angle like he could be further back, right? But like he knows right there exactly where he is. This person also seems like he's wall hacking in a way. I mean, technically, he already knew there was a person from there. Ignore that because they already knew. They already had a back and forth shooting bullets already. So that's what it says. So then we have this part here where he starts trying to peek over the logs, trying to pretend that he's getting information. I think he knows that I'm spectating or that he's being spectated. There's this part here that I think is 95% confirms Warhammer. Right there. He follows the movement. He's moving across the wood. He's following the movement. He knows he's going to come out at this point and shoots him. And I think it's that following there. He didn't peek to get that information. He could have gone back the other way, right? He doesn't hear any footsteps. A little bit. So, like, I don't think there's any footsteps there. Maybe an odd shuffle, maybe. I mean, he could be following the sound of the fire, right, then burning up. Highly likely it could be the fire, the sound of the fire. But it does look sus though that he's using. He is using wall hacks. I'm gonna come out and say it. Like I know for a fact this guy's using wall hacks. So. And that's that guy there. Right, so this is I'm gonna come back to the to that previous player after this clip. I'm just putting this in here to show you the clip beforehand before I lost the clip. Right, so we've got shooting over here coming from Lawson Station. Right, so I start approaching Lawson Station. The gunshots, the fight's still going on. Someone's just been killed, not too far away, within like 150 meters or something like that. So skip along. I'm basically like searching around, and I can't find anyone, so I go back to the point, to the rift. And then somebody's got the wellspring. Look who it is. Or you won't actually know the name. I'll have to go back and interject a clip of the guy. But this was the war hacker that got me in the previous game. Well, it's not the previous game, but in the previous clip. Right, so what I want to point out here is, so I look around, is the Wellspring guys over here in Arden Parish. There's a gunfight in Lawson Station. Someone died here, not too far away, and I'm basically, well, I'm just going to wait here, and I'm going to listen out for footsteps, or for anybody coming this way, because they've got to, right? The Wellspring's this way, they've kind of got to come through me. If they go around a long way, around this way, then that means they got wall hacks, if they're staying and not moving because they know that I'm waiting, it's because they've got wall hacks. So it's like if they don't just come directly down this way unknowing that I'm there, then they've got wall hacks, since this is the fastest possible route to get there. And to take any other position, any other route, basically is 95% that you've got wall hacks. If you do not take the straight route to Arden Parish and you wait or try to go around the long way, you've got wall hacks, mate. So I'm waiting, 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 waiting. Taking a look out, waiting, waiting. And it's like, oh, it's wall hacks then, right? Because nobody's coming. Somebody would have come by now, just running. You know what I mean? They got no knowledge that I'm there. So whoever killed the other person earlier in this place has wall hacks. So I'm like, fuck it, off to Arden Parish then. Bear in mind, check that gunshot. So this is where I end the recording. So I just ended the recording there thinking, oh, I could probably use that in a clip. I mean, technically, whoever that is there is almost certainly using wall hacks. Right, so here we go. Right, okay, so then this is the clip. So everything you saw from where that last clip ended to where this clip begins is missing. I don't have the data. So what I have to, the context that I have to put in here, you're just going to have to take my word that this is what happened. So straight away, you got the guy who's got the wellspring on top of the roof. Why on top of the roof? We had this before with a cheater by the name of Antichrist, who was in the same building, actually, the same building, same place, and he was also running around on top of the roof, taking shots at me. And it's like, why would you get out on when you've got the wellspring? Why would you make yourself a target unless you've got wall hacks and you know there's nobody around to tap you in the head? Right, I was further back than this. If there's behind me, there's a watchtower, one of the red watchtowers approaching Arden Parish. This guy started taking shots at me when I was all the way back down there, and there's no way he knew I was coming. There's no way he could see I was coming. And this guy starts taking shots at me from all the way over here. I was further back. All I have is the following bit of footage. But this guy was shooting me all the way back at the watchtower. It's about maybe 50 meters distance between where I am now and where the watchtower is. So this guy's like 150 meters away from me now. So it's like 200 odd meters back. This guy starts taking shots at me, and we'll see the shot. What happens next? Dude gets head tapped, mate. Fucking head tap the guy. Watch it again. And one more time. Just watch this guy get head domed. So that's the real skill right there. So check this guy's profile, guys. 5-star rated, 5-star. Germany. Look at this guy, 4K hours. Oh, that's why it's good. Look, kill yourself, scum cheater. Rat, aimbotter, scum cheater. Blah blah guy. GG guys. Most people just leave him. Nice cheater team report. So multiple people calling this guy a cheater, and I call him a wall hacking pussy. Look at him. He's got minimum 100 games, 11-year-old account. This guy's got an 11-year-old account. He's been playing Hunt Showdown for 4,000 hours. He's got almost 3 KDA. Multiple people calling him a cheater, probably reporting him as a cheater. And he's never been banned. This guy is absolute total proof. Fucking Crytek doesn't even ban people. Don't even ban cheaters. Or at least certain cheaters. Certain cheaters seem to be able to cheat with total impunity and never getting banned. If I start cheating tomorrow, guarantee you Crytek will ban me. But for some reason, there's a special class of people that don't get banned. Is he a Freemason or part of a secret society or something? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, is he a part of some special club, some kind of another species of human that doesn't have to deal with the same consequences that everybody else has to deal with? You know, why is it that this guy can go for so long without cheating for so long without being banned? Right, so I head back to Lawson Station. So I'll climb up the thing. I'll get on top of the roof. Give myself a decent vantage point. Then I hear footsteps. Like right here. It's like, how's anybody got here? It's like either we've got a dude. These are the possibilities, right? You've got a dude who can teleport. You've got a dude who's been trailing me with wall hacks and no footsteps. Or it's the person from earlier on who I said was wall hacking, who was basically sitting in this building watching me with wall hacks, refusing to move, and then basically watched the fight transpire with me and the other wall hacker, saw I was coming back, basically waited in the building, and now he's moved out and he's beginning to make a move on me. This guy's basically coming from the same direction I come from. There's no footsteps at all between me getting up. It's only when I got on top of this roof, all of a sudden they're shuffling around here. So I'm pretty sure this is the wall hacker from earlier. Now, please tell me, how did this guy get to that location so fast? Right? So here we've got something funny, either teleporting, speed hacking with no footsteps, something like that, because we can hear where the footsteps are coming from. It's literally like right over here. Can hear his crouching footsteps. It's like he's like right below this building. So either it could be phantom footsteps, right? It could be one of these players that can make footsteps appear somewhere, like he's really hiding around here, but he's making his footsteps sound like they're just below the building, so that I'll go over the edge, have a peek where he is, then he'll dome me from over here somewhere. Like, you don't even hear his footsteps move to the position to shoot me. Like, how did he position there with no footsteps? Do you know what I'm saying? How's he just positioned there to get that shot on me? So he's running above me on the roof. You can hear his footsteps. Constantine and mine blocked the stairway up, so I can't get back up there. He's ran across here, jumped down. So is he inside the building now? You got to see that angle there. Yeah, no footsteps have been coming across. He's got to run quite far out. If we watch, I can just So you've got to run quite far out across these suitcases here to get a shot on me. Unless he's literally shooting directly through the wall. Maybe he can shoot through these suitcases and he's using his wall hacks to literally take shots. Because I don't think there's a passageway down this way. Because this is where the ladder is, right? You can see the concertina barbed wire. This is where the ladder is, blocking this entire area off. And he's, moved round and then taking shots on that angle there. I mean, where's he shooting from? Frame by frame? Right there on that angle there. Okay, so he has got clear sight of me there. But still, again, it's a bit sus of walls. Just because he's ran that way there. It's like it's exactly where I am. For him to run, know exactly the angle to take, is pretty sus for wall hacks.
Cheater, pussy hole, pussy hole. Oh, pussy hole, cheater. Dying to win. Gotta cheat to win. Must stop knowing that I'm better than you, bro. I'm better than you, bro. Better than you.
Look at his like pre-aiming shots that he's taking here.
Cheat a bit. Got no skill, bro. Got zero skill. No skill at all, bro. No skill, loser. That forever, bro. You're never gonna be better than me, bro. Need all the cheats to beat me, bro.
So I was basically attempting to try and DBD this guy, and I'm gonna try and loop him basically around this wall. So I can hear his footsteps directly to my right. He starts running back that way, I start running the other way.
Where you gonna go, bro? I'll go one way, you go the other way.
Footsteps there.
Back one
Footsteps right on my right still.
side, the other side. Follow me, to me, to you, to me.
Right, so you just heard his footsteps were there. Right directly on this spot. And he's there. Taking a shot. Like, is this not teleport? Can we not confirm that people can just teleport around the place? Like, there's no way this guy got there in that time.
Me, bro.
We can hear the footsteps clear as day where he is. Footsteps directly to my right where he is, running footsteps. Yeah, running footsteps directly on my left. Again, running footsteps directly on my left.
Where you gonna go, bro?
Right, directly running footsteps directly on my right.
Go one way, you go the other.
Still directly to my right. Like he's running with me.
Back.
Running, like he's running with me.
One side, the other side.
Then they start.
Follow me, to me, to you, to me.
And then he's there. So, what are the possibilities, right? So earlier on, right, he had footsteps that sounded like they were below the building, but then he turned out to be on the other side of that wall further back. Like he was making those footsteps to make it seem like he was there so he could take a shot at me when I'd go and investigate below me, so he gets a shot on me. And now, when I'm trying to running back and forth along this long wall, it's like his footsteps are like attached to my location, but slightly to my right or left, depending on which way I'm looking, on the other side of the wall. No matter which way I run, if I run one way or run the other way. It always sounds like his footsteps are running next to me, in sync with me, but then he actually is moving around here and then come and take a shot at me. Just watch it again.
Bro, you're never gonna be better than me, bro. Need all the cheats to beat me, bro.
You can hear his footsteps there. Turn it on a little bit. You can hear them footsteps. So even though I'm running this way now, his footsteps sound like they're literally, you can hear my own footsteps, so it's not like it's just my footsteps off to the left. You can hear my footsteps, and you can hear this other person's footsteps running, even it sounds like it's on the other side of this wall.
Where you gonna go, bro?
And it's weird how I would hear the footsteps. So it's, no, forget that. Right, so I'll run back the other way, and it's like the footsteps are following
I'll
me.
go one way, you go the
It's like, look, it's like he's running in sync with me.
other way. Back one side, the other side. Follow me, to me, to you, to me.
But then he's over here. So it just seems to me that people can manipulate the sounds of footsteps. They can make footsteps appear in another location. So basically, all he's got to do is go throw. He's got like attach footsteps to this player, but from from the location where he was previously at. But then wherever I run, it just seems like his footsteps always sound like he's on the other side of the wall and always following me perfectly in sync, while this guy positions around completely silently and then domes me out. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that guy's using some funny business with his footsteps, man. Like, how can you say, oh, something wrong with your hardware, something wrong with your software and your audio? There's no such thing, right? All you cheaters that try to gaslight me, try to say it's a hardware or a software malfunction or anything of the sort, is just complete nonsense. There's no such thing. Like people tell you, oh, there's no way that footsteps are server-sided, or there's no way you can alter or change footsteps, blah blah, all the bunch of reasons. Yeah, well, there's no way that there's some kind of audio malfunction that will duplicate somebody else's footsteps or another set of footsteps, line them perfectly behind the other side of the wall, and have them perfectly synced with my movements. There's no audio malfunction that is capable of doing that. It's ridiculous, completely ridiculous thing to say. It's more likely that somebody's got a method to alter the location of footsteps or other sounds. To have a look at the guy's profile here, another 5-star player. With played for the game for a while. This is like a 3K hour profile, 2K hour profile, almost 2K DA. Picture of Bender. Is he trying to say that he's like a robot, like a cyborg, because he's using cheats? Is that like a little nudge, nudge, wink, wink avatar? Oh, someone's put their someone's put micro penis in big bold letters, probably because he's a cheater. Well, we've got a minimum 50 games owned on a 10-year-old account. Again, and by the fact that he's got so much bounties, at least a 2 to 3K hour profile, we've got another cheater who has never been banned by Crytek and has been cheating with total impunity. Right, so basically, so I spawned here, I've come directly to this point here and taken the point, and I'm looking over here, I hear somebody fighting over here. So someone spawned over here, Alan and Sons. Either they've got the point really fast and immediately come over to me, which is again, it's like what would you do? Because like if I got this point here at Allen and Sons, I'd have gone straight onto Graves because there's 2 points that spawn here at Graves. So there's potential of getting a double here and getting the location and then knowing where to go. It's probably also better to go inwardly more because you probably got it's highly likely that the likelihood of places it's going to be is somewhere over here, right? Rather than being here. So you probably, the best thing to do would be move to Graves after that. So they've got that point and ended here. And bear in mind, I've only just got the point where I'm at. So they've got their point and they're already here. There's quite a lot of space to traverse in the amount of time. One might think they were running directly to me, like, because they got wall hacks, right? Because they're right on top of me already. Almost looked like he was looking at me then already. That shot then, man. It's a bit sauce. Right, so we've got another case here of potential wall hackers. So I'm coming in, so I'm walking at this point. So I just heard someone punch something or something over there. So this got me a little, okay, I think there's somebody over there. Even though this point's not going off, so it's a bit weird. And look at that, there is somebody over there. That's the person I must have heard. Look at it, he's looking at me straight away. He's looking at me already. There's got steps out there. Look at he's sidestepping across. So he's not like he's not just running across and then taking a little look and then carrying on running in his direction. He's like he's stepping out peeking. He's stepping out peeking looking directly at me. You got look at this dude. You got a dude who's sitting there waiting a bit further down. Different person, I think. The other dude had a reptilian skin. I think it looked like reptilian skin. And then this dude here, and he's already got a grenade ready to go to throw on my direction. Look, he's setting up the grenade already, throwing it at me. And taking my both there. Did I hit the guy earlier? I would have sworn I hit the guy. I did when he was throwing the grenade. Yeah, I hit the guy there, throws the grenade. There wasn't a reptilian skin, but it looked like it from distance. And it would say that that person there didn't have wall hacks because he was looking over there, so it might be this guy here. It definitely didn't look like it was. It didn't look like it was that model that was looking at me. Let's go back where he peeked. It's really hard to tell what model that could be. It could be either of them. But it seems like it's a bit weird that they happened to be waiting. He stepped out, took a shot at me when I wasn't making any obvious noise that I was there. So I'd argue this guy was sitting here with a grenade already charged up, ready to throw at me, and I think it's this guy who has the wall hacks, and he picked me up here and then followed me with his wall hacks to this point, waited with a grenade on the corner to throw it, took a hit, went back to heal, and then his mate who doesn't have cheats on tried to help him out, but like he didn't have wall hacks. I think that's what happened. I'd say 60%. It's hard to say for certainty. Another cheater incoming. So I'm running all this way. There's like no, you know, obvious sign that there's somebody around, right? True, I made noise there. You know somebody there's now. Then there's footsteps from the direction that I came from. And as soon as I stop, he stops. Right, so that's highly likely that maybe got wall hacks, right? Follow me in movement. As soon as I move, as soon as I stop, stops immediately. So I know there's somebody over there with wall hacks. Bearing in mind that the footsteps, let's try and orientate ourselves where the footsteps are coming from. Back a little bit. The footsteps directly to my left. That's directly to my left. So to my right, over here somewhere. So over the, behind the white caravan. You hear footsteps there. Right. Use instinct to confirm that there is somebody there, which there is. Now the footsteps are over here. So he's moved from over here to here silently, and now you can hear his footsteps. Right. And then what you're gonna see, this grenade. I didn't throw this grenade, man. God threw this grenade. This is a God grenade right now, mate. This is the God grenade. Oh shit. That's the God grenade, mate. Right there. But how did he get from one side to the other side, mate? Let's just go again one more time. Where the footsteps came from. Our footsteps directly to the left. So we know they're direct to our left on this bush here. Right, and then we get the instinct. We know that there's definitely somebody there. And then you hear the footstep right there. Single footstep. Just turn it up. Just a little bit. Right there, I hear the footstep and I like immediately lock onto it. So somehow he's moved from over here to over here. I think he's teleported or speed hacked or something, because he's moved from one side to the other side without making any footsteps in between. I see this guy here. And he gets up as soon as this guy comes. I mean, you could say he's like burnt deaf and he had to get up, but the tinfoil hat in me makes me think like these guys are on their cheater Discord, and it's the cheaters against the legitimate players. And he's like, "Quick, are there any cheaters left in the server?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm still in the server." And he's like, "Can you wherever you are? Can you like run in front of this guy?" And what his name is, Captain Blue. Can you like get his attention And he's like, yeah, I'm standing in front of him. He's looking at me. I've got my wall hacks on, and I can see that he's looking directly at me. If you want to get up now. As soon as my aim is off, he's like, he's not aiming on me, bang, and then he gets up at that exact moment. Is it? I don't know. Is it? Not good enough though. He gets taken, put back down again. And now the other dude doesn't want to peek anymore. The other dude's gone. He gets back up again. Well, now I've got to set fire to this dude. And basically, I sit on his body for fucking ages. I'm not going to show the whole clip, but he never gets back up again. That's the last time he gets up. I don't think he had any more bars left to get up with. But yeah, just the annoying to self-revive. So I've got to sit here like a idiot now, waiting in case this guy gets up again, because he could have resilience and he could keep getting up like multiple times. If he's got fucking all small chunks, he can just keep getting up and up and up and up and up and up. And it's this dude who's there, takes a shot at me now. Did the guy just move to this position thinking, right, this guy's got to come this way, so I'm just going to wait in this position and just wait for the guy? Possible. But he could also have wall hacks, knew I was coming this way. It's hard to say. It could be either or in it. It could be wall hacks. It could just be strategic positioning. You can't say for any kind of certainty, but based on my tinfoil hat, were they working together? Was he using his wall hacks to move in my position to see that I'm aiming at him to give his other cheater comrade a window of opportunity to get up and shoot me? Like, so there's already the tinfoil hat thread of logic to say that maybe this guy is using walls as well, or some form of cheating. Luckily, I came with a grenade, and this guy doesn't have self-revive, and that's a 8-kill game right there. So we got Squeezy and this go to hell noob dude. Look like fresh accounts, brand new to the game. KD ratio of 33, get your tinfoil hats on. You got like Cthulhu with dragon wings, Santa Claus hat. He's basically got one friend, which is go to hell noob. So this looks pretty much like pretty obvious cheat account. This was the first duo that I suspected of having war hacks at the beginning. I think it's those two. And then his mate, less than 1 KDA, also a fresh account. Oh, we've got the anime girls avatar. He's got a minimum of 5 games, three-year-old account, and he plays Hunt Showdown, 12 hours, Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt, full of cheaters. Blood Hunt is full of cheaters. Full of cheaters going, oh, it's just because it's a high skill cap game. It's funny when you got a high skill cap game, it's like no one in it is on your skill level. It's like when you got like say, oh, it's just because it's a high skill gap. So, you know, because you can jump around, do all the bouncy wall running stuff. Basically, it means because it's a fast paced game, aimbotters are even more deadly when it's a high speed game because they can crank up the numbers to match the sort of speed of the game, and it basically means a legitimate player can't do anything. Blood Hunters is full chock block full of cheaters. There's like 1,000 people playing it. I think 700 last time I checked. They're all cheating. There's no legitimate players in Blood Hunt. None. It's all cheaters now. and they'll just say, "Oh yeah, it's a high skill cap. It's a high skill cap, mate. That's why." And it's just like if it was high skill cap, there'd be at least. Why is it that everybody seems to be at the highest skill cap? Everyone's playing the game. It doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense. Oh, it's a high skill cap. That's why you can't play the game. But everyone who plays it is high skill cap because they're all making these ridiculous fucking one taps, instant deaths, shooting you from round corners, and all kinds of shit. Nah, it's because they're all cheaters, mate. There's no such thing as high skill cap. It's just full of cheaters. Oh, Counter Strike. But he's been playing that for 900 hours. Cheating in Counter Strike as well. These are probably all different languages for you're a cheating cockhead. Oh, what was that? Minus rep. Plays only revolver. Whatever. So I think this is the second duo. Um, the second duo. We'll just go back a minute. I'm sure I looked at the times at one point. 1 minute 49 into the game, and that was the first duo. So we've got Gecko, KDA, low KDA, almost a fresh account as well. Played a little bit longer than the other two, but also um, fresh account. Oh, we've got Demon Clown Face, tinfoil hat moment, guys. And then private profile on that guy. Right, so we've got Zava123HA, he's the Self Reviver. Less than 1 KDA, also fresh account, but a fair amount of bounty. Oh, look, this guy's not even set up his Steam community profile. Not suspect at all. How do you even not set up your Steam profile? Doesn't it set up automatically when you create an account?